All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Hello everyone and welcome to the webinar. My name is Akriti Jain and I'll be presenting you the webinar on university ranking or reputation or course content and satisfaction. What matters most when it comes to the employability. Just to brief you about myself, I'm an experienced education management professional working with MeetUniversity.com on a capacity of senior expert for study abroad. I'm a certified senior counselor for overseas education, holding more than 6 years of experience in working with over 400 universities and colleges globally, while working over 1100 students from different parts of the country. Now, introducing you to the organization MeetUniversity.com, the leading college search and information website for students looking to pursue higher education abroad. The university website offers one of the largest course information listing on undergraduate and postgraduate courses from US, UK, Australia, New Zealand, Singapore, and many more countries. Users can get access information about courses according to streams or popular heads like management, engineering, architecture, property and planning, art and designing, media, medical biology, health sciences, business and management, finance, engineering and technologies, humanities, law and journalism, education, mathematics, language and linguistics, cultural studies, earth and environmental sciences, and also IELTS preparation. Now let's begin with the webinar. First aspect when we all pick up while selecting our university is ranking. But university ranking don't always tell you the full story either. Certain university courses are well regarded by employers in specific career areas, even though the university may not feature in the upper reaches of the tables. Example, Falmouth University and Sunderland University are known to produce high-achieving graduates in journalism and animation respectively, but there is a little sense that is reflected in the university ranking. Ultimately, choosing the right course for you is the most important task at hand. Looking at the league table shouldn't be a proxy of undertaking thorough research into things like course content, modules, and how you will be accessed. Deciding on your priorities, it could be that content of the course is more important to you or the distance of the university or college from your home, the entry requirements or the long-term career opportunities. Create your own shortlist of courses and universities based on these priorities and use the league table to sense check what you have got on your maybe list. Now, if we are looking at the Alumni's top 20 tips which they have given to students for a successful career, which begins with visiting the campus. If it's a possibility, that is the advice, first and foremost advice what alumni have been giving. The advice would be to go to the campus and visit them on open days and ask plenty of questions about the university life, the courses and support services being offered. Chat to the student for some honest first-hand experience of studying there. If it may seem hassle if your university is far from home, but the tickets to visit is cheaper than dropping out one term. Pay attention to the course details. Make sure your number one course covers modules that are suitable to you. Browse thorough the course outline so that you know what to expect. You should realize that a module title is one thing, but the unit guide for each section is really where the information lies. You can interview your tutors before they can interview you. Speak to tutors at the open days. There are chances that the course you are inquiring for is not a perfect fit. Example, you may inquire about courses in economics and science in the beginning, but when you start speaking to the course tutor, they can advise you what course will be best fit for you for the degree. And as soon as the lecture started, telling you about some of the modules regarding property appraisal and valuation, there are chances it could really appeal you straight away. Find out more about the lecturers. Whatever you want to study, it's worthwhile researching the lecturers and unit modules to find out the research interest. And for a design-based course, attend the end of the year graduation show. You'll be able to see students' work, talk to them, and get a real understanding of what the pros and cons are of the university. Pick up something you love and you won't mind getting with a hangover of it to learn about. You'll find that you work harder if you are passionate about your degree. Joint courses are also great because you get the best out of the both subjects. Learn your ABC. accommodation, buses, and countryside. It is important to venture outside the campus. Look at the cost of buses, off-campus accommodation, the shops. See if the environment suits you, your personality. If you're an outgoing person, look to see if the area has a great nightlife or if you may like a museum or a countryside. Check out the support services. Everyone wants to have an amazing time at the university, but when the going gets tough, it is important to have a strong support network around you. Example, when you are on a course such as nursing, which is emotionally, mentally, physically draining, you need people around you who can turn you on. Apply for a pre-university schemes to help you make up your mind. There are certain programs like Realizing Opportunities, which pairs you with an e-mentor who is studying in a similar subject to the one you want to do. Talk to the people who are doing your potential degree to see whether the course is right for you. A lot of people come to the university and are taken aback by the workload and the extent of the independent learning. Check out the work experience opportunities. See if the course or university offers you an internship or placement opportunities. Campus or town. Consider what kind of environment you want before you make applications. You would want a campus university because it means you are at the heart of everything. You can get to the classes in a couple of minutes and so. Consider staying close to your home to save money. Don't rule out the option of staying local. Commuting to campus from home could save you as much money on rent and you would have the support of your family throughout. If you prefer to go away, check out the journey. Pick a university that is less easily accessible as you do to travel. It sounds obvious. But a journey involving several changes get less and less appealing as the course goes on, and not to mention the cost. Trust your instincts. So the best tip I can give you is trust your feelings. If you find faults and things you're not comfortable with, if you like the sound of the course and you like the university after visiting it, that is where you should go. If you're confused about where your passion lies, you know if a course is right for you and you can talk about it for 10 minutes on a question. So what do you like about that degree? And my advice when you're looking at what university is best for you is to think of three C's: city life, course modules, and career prospects. When in doubt, make a spreadsheet. Make a table with all the universities you have in mind and compare each across a range of different requirements that are important to you, from computer facilities to tuition fees. The university you choose should be the right one for you, not the right one for others. Find out what career your chosen courses can lead to and think hard about whether you can see yourself doing these options in future or no. Don't believe in all the myths. The university's prospectus only asks for people who are keen to learn, not to the footnote tucked sneakingly away from the stipulating a knighthood and a country house. Think about your friends. It's worth thinking about your friends where they're going. I'm not saying to follow your friends, but just be aware about where the people are. Also tend to make close friends at your university. Pick the online brains. Take the time to research your university online. Look through forums to find out what current students think about their course and ask them questions, which has really crucial statistics such as male to female ratio and important information like the average weekly housing cost, etc. Look at local industries. Research the job prospects of the surrounding area before applying. Think about male to female ratio. When you apply to a university, you might not check that. But say, for example, if you have opted for a fashion degree and the student population at your college is 80% female, with one side, this should have been obvious. And you'll be focused on your career that this figure even vaguely be a part of your consciousness. It would not be easy for your social life that would be affected by studying in such a female environment. While studying, you would realize that you have spent most of your life even ever working with men, and you might find it difficult when it comes to facing the actual competitive world after your graduation is over. Now looking at the attributes in evaluating graduates by employers. Employers recently named the most important elements in hiring a recent graduate: college reputation, GPA, and courses finished at the bottom of the list. At the top were experiences outside the academics, internship, jobs, volunteering, and extracurriculars. When employers do hire from college, the evidence suggests that academic skills are not the primary concern. Work experience is the crucial attribute that employers want even for students who have yet to work full time. This should be interpreted as a sign of schools, classes, and grades doesn't matter. Employers might not crave academic skills, but students often qualify for the right internship by getting good grades in the relevant classes at challenging schools. In this calculation, a strong academic record buys you a strong experience record. So when an employer is evaluating your internship, he's indirectly evaluating your academic achievements too. The Chronicle has the answer. Media and communication companies are gaga for internship and uniquely indifferent towards your classes. Healthcare companies care most about your major. The white collar businesses care most about your GPA. Ironically, education employers care less about your grades. Looking for the attributes in evaluating graduates by industry. While graduating while graduate schools can be rewarding experience, it can also be expensive and time consuming. You've got to know if you really want it before you go. Ask yourself and research the answers to the questions. How long is it going to take? How much is it going to cost? Are you ready to do the work? Is it going to make a difference in your career and long-term income? If you need to take out student loan, is it worth it? Should you go and gain the experience first? Some good reasons to attend a graduate school would involve you want to be a researcher or a college professor. A graduate degree will give you opportunities for a better job. Not so good reasons could be you don't know what else to do. You can put off paying your college loans. Your parents and teachers expect you to go. It is a way to avoid finding a real job. Then the effects of a university reputation. Your university ranking may or may not affect your career. Organization hire skills acquired through school, work, extracurriculars, and volunteering, not just particular majors. However, your major can affect your career because it indicates an area of expertise you have developed and therefore may connect you more easily with certain areas of work that meet this experience or skill set. Because of this, within a particular field of work, you'll often see people with similar or related major. However, in many cases, it may not affect your career nearly as much as it affected to, because many organizations hire people regardless of their major, as they are looking for a general skills or attributes. For example, critical thinking, writing, etc., demonstrated by people of any degree. Most employers seek individuals who have learned transferable skills through their studies and part-time job. For example, engineering, computer science, mathematics, physics, and other science-oriented degrees lend themselves well to many technology positions, but they can also lead somewhere other areas such as capital market, financial trading, analysis, etc. My best advice is to study what you love. You'll not only have a wonderful time in school, but also you'll enjoy what you do for your living once you graduate. If you enjoy mathematics and science, there is a host of majors to choose from, including some of the ones already cited. If you love people and observing behaviors and interaction, focus on areas such as psychology and sociology. Speakers and writers have various communication oriented degrees available as well. Lastly, realize that once you complete school, you can only choose the route you take in your career. Internships occupy an awkward place in our labor market and in our lives. Many of them are indistinguishable from jobs, and while unpaid jobs are considered immoral, unpaid internships are considered common. On a day-to-day basis, even desirable internship can resemble worthless months of servitude, where meaningless tasks interrupt long sketches of numbing boredom. Yet employers will eventually regard these agonizing periods of numbing boredom to be most significant professional moments of your college career. Your academic fit within the department should be your top consideration before location, brand name of the university, and pretty much everything or anything you can think of. It is essential to research the department to find the right academic home for you. Consider the factors as area of faculty expertise. For research students, faculty members' interest and background will dictate the electives and research assistantship projects available for students. It is important to find a department or faculty conducting research in your specific area of interest. This will ensure that you have the support of your research as a student and a great number of useful contacts where you can search for your jobs. Then elective, concentration, joint degree program. For students on professional degrees, the key is finding a program you can tailor to your interest or future career plans. Look into elective courses both within and outside your department, concentration, and joint degree program, through which a student can earn two degrees in a shorter time than completing the degree separately. Popular joint degree programs include JD, MBA, or MD, PhD. In science and atmosphere, graduate programs can sometimes feel quite in singular, and you will likely spend most of your time studying and socializing with members of your department. The atmosphere of a department can greatly impact your experience. Consider what type of experience you're looking for. An academically rigorous experience in which you are constantly challenged and kept on your toes, or more of a balance between your academic demands and extracurricular interest. Do you want a close knit, small department? Do you want a competitive environment? Will you have the support from your fellow students or faculty? Will you benefit from a university with a strong graduate students association, or consider a department? You may want to inquire about the size of department and the type of students it attracts to determine whether it would be a good fit. Departments will put this data on their website. The university may be willing to put you in touch by email with a current student who could give you good resource in determining what it is like to study as a graduate student. And you can post questions about the department and the program. Many departments have a link on their home pages to the email addresses and the web page of the current students. This is a great way for you to directly contact graduate students and post questions about the department and the program. Relationships between students and faculty. Ask about the opportunities to work with the faculty and type of support you can expect. Particularly if you will be writing a thesis, FaceTime with faculty to discuss your research, and a supportive network of faculty are essential to ensuring a smooth progression towards a research-focused master's and doctoral program. Often you can access this criteria by contacting a current student or a faculty member. Have a look at the faculty members' web pages. Are they allowing students to co-author papers or attend conferences with them? What kind of projects are faculty members working on at present? Which grants you the fund? Have they won for their own research? These factors will help you identify the research resources and opportunities you can expect from the department. So these are the major factors what you need to take care of while you're selecting on the institution. You have to look for the course in terms of your career. This could be the most important turning point of your life. So try to prioritize these factors before you are prioritizing a university ranking first. Thank you very much for your time today. I will end this presentation. Hope the information was useful for you.